If God told you to get rid of something, to put something down, even if it's for a season, and you refuse to put it down or you keep trying to pick it back up, you're making it an idol because God told you to leave it alone. And you're refusing to let it go, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, a job, a business, friends, anything. Anything that God told you to let go and leave it alone or to walk away and you refuse to do it, that is an idol. If God already gave you instructions and you're trying to negotiate with God the terms so that you can walk in obedience, that's manipulation. And that's a form of divination. So you can't tell God that you're like, yes, I'll quit my job, or I'll walk away from the relationship, or I'll start the business, or I'll move if God does X, Y, and Z first. You have to walk in obedience. And if you're negotiating with God, you have to repent for what you're trying to do, because you're trying to manipulate the situation. When God has the upper hand, God knows what he's orchestrating behind the scenes. Sometimes it's just a test of obedience and to test our faith, and sometimes he's orchestrating something bigger and better, and aligning you with your purpose. And sometimes those opportunities have a short window. And if you don't move, you don't take action when God told you to do X, Y, and Z, that opportunity closes. If he told you to put in the application, put in the offer for a certain building, and you just sit on it and don't do anything because you're stuck in fear, that's disobedience. He's going to give that opportunity to someone else. That office space, that building, that home that God had for you, he's going to give it to someone else who's ready to jump at the opportunity, and they're willing to move when God tells them to move. Procrastination is a form of disobedience. God told you to do something and you're holding off on doing it. That's disobedience. I'm speaking to those who are procrastinating because you need multiple confirmations. And then you're upset because the building that you were looking at is no longer available. Now you have to wait for God to provide another opportunity. Faith without works is dead. Remember that. It depends on the season that you're in. There's times where the opportunity falls right on your lap and you don't have to take any action. It's just literally right in front of you. But sometimes God will a lot of times he will present opportunities for you, but you still have to walk through that door. And you have to be a good steward of that opportunity for God to bless you with more. Whether it's a home, maybe it's a business opportunity, maybe it's a friendship, a relationship, a job. You have to be a good steward of everything that God is providing you. And if you are walking in procrastination, dig deep to see what is the cause of the procrastination. Is it fear? Is it the lack of discipline? Is it lack of confidence? Are you second guessing your abilities? Or you're second guessing your talents? Or is it just laziness? How do you expect God to bless you with more when you won't jump at the opportunities that he's putting right in front of you? Sometimes you need to open one door, take action, and then God's going to give you more insight of the next steps. If God already told you to leave your job, if God told you to step into entrepreneurship full time, he's making a way. He's making a way for it. Pray over the timeline. Pray over the resources, the strategy, the provision. But you have to stop procrastinating. Get out of your head. And if you're really going to get locked in with God, you have to be obedient and take action when he tells you to do something. If you're ready to really jump in and walk in your calling boldly, I reopened up my coaching slots. So I've got one-on-one and group mentorship. SheBuildsBoldly.com. Check it out.